The thoughts and views of this podcast and the sole views of the curators of this podcast is not the views of United States Postal Service.
And we are back. Yeah, that's right. On the Route Podcast, episode 28. On this episode, we are going to be talking about something that's we all recognize and realize and see all the time. If you're in tune to the internet, called the Usps Reddit page. That's right. I don't think it's owned by the post office, by the way.
No.
Or the stuff that's said on there, because they be talking the real.
Maybe not. I don't know.
If you want to find out anything about the post office, you can go to the Reddit page, especially if you're trying to think about working here. But before we dive into it, we just want to talk about how our co-workers and affiliates around the country feel about the post office, how they voice their opinion on that page. But before we get into it, let my brothers as always introduce themselves. To my left.
It's Be More Than Baby. We're going to talk about this Reddit page. They definitely get wild and reckless, and they be speaking some real things. So I want to share with you what people got to say. Speak their mind.
This is Black. You know, do I always have to go under Brandon?
Yeah, it's order. Look, you want to see the orders?
It's kind of like,
This is Black. We're going to have some fun today. We're going to read some stuff, you know, see what people got to say around the world about the post office, carriers, clerks, you know, everybody.
And this is Aaron. Thank you for joining us. Yo, what's up, y'all? Yeah. Let's go.
and as usual, your engineer, never low key, doing my thing, Rick Shine. You know what I mean? About to get into this thing, we talk about the Reddit page. If you're not familiar with Reddit, Reddit is like the grown-up version of like Facebook and other social apps. There's not a lot of buffoonery on there. It's actually just good information about whatever topics. People that actually know how to use grammar properly too. A lot of the comments. You pick that up as you read it. Like, oh, this person using punctuation, they're using it right there. You know what I mean? Like
Using periods and
yeah,
commas.
exactly. Yeah.
They're not text writing.
Yeah, exactly. They're actually like writing. So you know, this is a very tight knit community that's on Reddit, and in particular, the USPS page had a lot of good information for people out there that are trying to get into the job that don't really know what it's like. Because people will tell you anything. You know what I mean when you ask them up front. But if you go to the Reddit page, you'll hear about what it's like in Hawaii, what it's like in Florida, what this person is going through in Texas, and so on and so forth. You can get a just idea of how the job actually is, about how management treats you. You know what I mean? About your truck breaking down, because that happens to us, and what happens in terms of you call VMF and how long it takes, or the postal police, how fast they get out to a situation when something's happening to you. All these different things pop up on the Reddit page. So if you actually spend a good amount of time reading it, if you never did this job before, you'll learn what it's like to do this job. And if you're thinking about getting the hell out of this job, reading the Reddit page might convince you to do so.
Fine, anything on the record.
Yeah, exactly. They just keep it real, man, for real. So we're gonna actually get into some stories and topics that we saw on the Reddit page that kind of caught us off guard. Brandon's got the information, and he's gonna spontaneously bring it up. We just gonna react to it and give y'all our thoughts and opinions.
Well, one that I have, I just read, it says, a supervisor called my emergency contact to come to work today.
Wait, they called their emergency contact, like not the actual person.
They called their emergency contact to come in for work today. I guess it was scheduled for work, and I guess they couldn't get contact the person, so they called their emergency contact to tell them to come into work.
Is that being an emergency, fellas?
Hell to the no.
Oh, no.
No, like how, nigga. You call my emergency contact to come to work.
Yes. That could be like your spouse,
Your
parent.
mom, cause I think my emergency contact, is my mom.
That's my wife for me, man.
Yeah, you would have got cussed out real quick.
Imagine them call your wife and be like, yo, it's an emergency. Well, what's going on? Yeah, your man ain't come to work today. Like, huh?
What?
Wait.
Huh?
It's an emergency. What is it? We need him to carry her out.
We ain't got no carriers.
We got no carriers in, like.
So how did the person feel about it in the actual?
Wow, this is crazy. I'm gonna say exactly what he said. So he said, excuse my lady, said, I am fucking fumbling right now. I cussed him out. And told him never to do this again, and hung up on him. Of course, I'm going in because I need the money, but immediately I'm talking to the union rep, filed literally every impossible grievance against him.
Whoa. First of all, No. You gotta set the tone, set the principle. Like, I'm not coming in. You can just call. You just
exactly.
misuse the emergency contact.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't going in, bro.
I mean, they filed a grievance for it, but I'm like, my thing is,
But what is that? Like when you file a grievance, what is that?
I guess improperly using the emergency contact, or just I guess you could say
Unprofessional?
unprofessional, or just
Yeah, bro.
management, like just I don't know.
Like emergency contact is the purpose of emergency contact is if something happens to you,
Exactly.
they can get in touch with a loved one to let them know what's going on with you. That's not used like what asshole did that?
Somebody
Clearly a
brave and
supervisor.
bold.
Like what happened in his brain that clicked and said, "This is the way." What did
The
that?
Mandalorian approach.
This is the way.
Like
This is the
you
way.
just looked at the emergency contact and was like, "All right, this is the way." Like this is how I get. in
So I wonder
contact.
if he had them blocked. He might have had the supervisor blocked.
But yeah, look on the day
I'm
off.
sure.
What was it? CCA?
No, it was a regular.
Is it a regular?
I think it might be a regular. It didn't say. I don't know if it's that. It didn't
So
say.
that must have been a drop day.
Yeah, it didn't say. It was
Oh no.
Oh hell no.
Oh no. Yeah, I blocked. Yeah, just to let supervisors know. Yeah, we block y'all on the off way.
So like that's a bad look, bro. Like for somebody that's trying to get in this job, like they read something like that and they be like, yo, they use the emergency contact to try to tell me to come to work. That's not what it's for. So already it looks unprofessional. So that's like a strike one right there against the post office. If you're trying to recruit people to come do this job, don't use the emergency contact for petty shit.
Please.
Just figure it out. Your job is to figure out how to get the mail done. You know what I mean? Like
I
if
know
the
what's
person's
going on.
not there, then you still gotta figure it out. Like don't take the cheap way out. Then you want to try to force somebody to come in. Like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, well, I didn't. I thought about it. Now I know what the grievance would be. It'll be conduct unbecoming of management.
oh, nice.
That's
Wow.
What it is. That's what it is.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
cause that's wild.
What else we got?
All right, I got another one. It says, it says, "Your shit where I tell you to shit."
Huh?
Huh?
So wait, the title is called Yo Shit Where I Tell You the Shit.
Yeah, basically, me and Aaron discussed the basis. So the CCA was on the route. I guess doing Sundays driving, basically, and they called the supervisor like, "Yo, where do I go use the bathroom?" Like, I periodically use the bathroom all the time, so I'm gonna stop like here and then use the bathroom. No, you can't use that stop. Basically, where it is like they say they got a certain stop to use the bathroom for. No, you'll shit when I tell you this shit. Be like, go to here and there. Then they ask, well, what do you want me to do? You want me to just go on myself or not? Like keep it moving. So what it says in here, it says.
Oh, first of all, I didn't know that was the title of the joint.
Yeah, it says.
So they actually said that?
Yeah.
The supervisor actually said that to him?
No, it says the new postmaster. It says it's a couple weeks ago, just before route checks.
Hold on, Postmaster said that?
Yes, it was supposed
Yo, you better get the hell. Yo, what?
It told me that I had to use the restroom at a local elementary school. It says my route is up in the hills near the Highland Park in California. It says two close places. I go to about 10 minutes away round trip, basically. Minus the funny business that goes on in there. It says I drive to a grammar school, and the new postmaster said, "Where do you use the bathroom today?" It said I gave him the two locations. It says then he says, "I'm giving you a direct order to use the bathroom in the office in this grammar school." It says, "Okay, my wife is a teacher, and of 30 years she won't even use the bathroom at her grammar school."
Huh?
His wife works at the grammar school. He said the bathroom's that nasty, they won't use it. So then they saying that I have tomorrow off, so I can call the union. Oh, maybe disobey is direct order. I'll get 14-day to stay home suspension. Okay, everyone, I have a shitty day tomorrow.
And this was a CCA.
It don't say it was CCA now, but
It has to be.
It has to be.
It can't be a regular. No way
can't be a
a
regular.
postmaster would say that to a regular carrier.
No.
Tell them you can't use the bathroom when you want. You gotta use the bathroom where I tell you to. Like that'll get your ass kicked.
Mm-hmm.
Or laughed at. I said,
And get your ass kicked.
Yeah, you can't tell me where to use the bathroom where I should not use the bathroom. Like that's
Listen, I'll keep it frank. Like, if that was my kid who's an adult at that point in time, I guess, because they're working in the post office, I'm still gonna fuck you up just because you said that to my kid. You know, my kid's grown. My kid might not want to beat your ass for that, but I'm gonna beat your ass.
Postmaster gonna be like, your son can't handle his own business. Gotta call his pop.
Gotta call your dad. Come
Gotta call your dad.
He called somebody with the appropriate age to whip your ass.
Yeah, because you'll probably be my age at that point saying that shit to me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna fuck you up bad. I'm gonna make you shit on yourself.
Yo.
But my thing is, why you even have the audacity to tell me the shit ride? So like, it don't matter. My thing is just use the bathroom where it is need to be. And then like, all right, so what? Like, that's why I hate when they just tell us like, oh, you have a certain place to use the bathroom. Here I'm like, well, what if I don't have it on the route? Like, I have to go to like, I'm not going all the way back to the station to use the bathroom. Like, I'm gonna find somewhere in location close to use the bathroom. Like, keep doing the job.
Man, I gotta go.
And it's asshole stuff like that is why people don't want to do the job. Because they'll read a story like that. I'm like, what the hell? Like, nah, bro, I'm going to UPS.
Well, my thing is, going to the bathroom, no matter if it's a number one or a number two, it's a normal bodily function because we eat food, we drink water, juice, all kinds of stuff. So you have to let out the fluids and you have to let out the solids. So everybody on this planet goes to the bathroom at least once, solids at least once or twice a day, sometimes 3. And people take, a number one several times a day. So it's going to be several stops. Unless you're not drinking or eating nothing, which is horrible. You won't have no energy to do anything on the route. But you have to make those stops. What do they call them? Comfort stops?
Yep.
Yeah, comfort stop. Yeah.
You're allowed to have these stops. No matter if it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, no matter if you're not feeling well and you got bubble guts and you got to keep going to the bathroom, no matter if it's a bathroom on the route, because some routes don't have businesses, they don't have bathrooms. So you have to drive to a bathroom, which sucks, by the way. I hate it.
All the way back to the station.
You ever going back to the station or you trying to find a Wendy's or McDonald's, which I suggest not. But I would prefer to go to the station because you'll probably have a better bathroom. But
Unless you had, 2-8.
no, it works now.
Oh, okay,
It
all
works
right.
now.
Okay, all right.
Our bathroom works.
Yeah, miraculously, when the real manager showed back up,
It
bathroom
got
got
fixed. It got fixed. Yeah,
Who figured that?
yeah, I know. Right?
Wow.
So
How about them?
a normal, like you're gonna tell me, you'll shit while I tell you to shit, or I go to the bathroom when I tell you to go to the bathroom. My body does that on its own. So there's no way, as a CCA, you're gonna tell me you have control over my bodily functions and to tell me when to go. And I have to hold this stuff. You can't hold this shit on a route. There's no way. Like, you may be able to hold a piss, but that second time you gotta take a piss, no. No.
Yo, didn't women like fight for like stuff like that, like control over their own bodies?
Yep.
Yeah, like isn't that like a violation at a certain point?
Yeah, it's like a violation of human rights.
Yeah.
Like, your body does it on its own, so you go to the bathroom.
Man, I don't care what they talking about. I'm going to the bathroom. I got to go to the
Exactly.
bathroom. I'm going to the bathroom.
Exactly.
See, I would have been the person who went back to that station and took a shit there and left the door
Let the
open.
door open. Yep.
Yo.
Yep.
Smell all this functified.
Yep.
That's
Left it
like,
right open.
speaking of, you said school. It's like in school when the teacher tells you, you raise your hand, tell them you gotta go to the bathroom, and they tell you, you can't go to the bathroom right now. Or they got certain times in school when you can go to the bathroom.
Recess.
How the fuck?
Yeah.
How you have certain times where I could go to the bathroom when, like I
It's
said,
random.
It's random.
Yeah.
Control yourself. Until you're a kid.
But
Control it.
yeah, that postmaster would have got dealt with. Cause there's no way you gonna tell me shit where I tell you the shit. Yeah, like Rick said, I went back to the station and lit that joint up. Left the door open, propped it open. Mind you, I've done that before.
Wow. All right.
Disgusting.
I've done that before because we gotta take multiple shits a day. So I was at a station and the manager was a dick. So she was always a dick to me as a CCA. So I went to the bathroom. The door's not far from the supervisor's desk, and she likes to sit there. I said, "I got you." Oh, you got here to go to the bathroom? I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going to the bathroom." She was like, "When you gonna be done your route?" I said, "I'll let you know when I come out of the bathroom."
Yo.
I propped the door open, and I took the meanest number 2 I could take.
Drum strike.
Yep. And it was no courtesy flush.
You're right.
So guess what?
Hold
She
your
smelled,
nose.
she smelled all that. She was like, "Who is that?"
She said, I can feel it in the air.
She was like, "Oh my God!" I said, "Yup, that's
Crack the window.
65 route."
Crack the window.
Mhm.
I came right out the bathroom, stood out there, and said, "Woo, that was great."
I used to
That's
do
Because
that.
she ran over and closed the door, so when I left, I propped it open again.
I used to do that in my other station. I was
So
in the
enjoy.
Oh
station.
hell yeah! But yeah, you can't tell no human being that. No more than you tell an animal that. Because you stop an animal from going to the bathroom, they're gonna shit in your house.
Mhm.
All the
You
way,
can't
all
do
over. The next one says, quit while driving. It says, hi everyone, I'm a new CCA, 60 days in. I thought about quitting today, but I have my truck loaded and I'm at the beginning of my route. Can I quit while I'm barely out doing my route? Thanks everyone.
What?
So what was the issue?
I
Where
guess
they had too much shit?
No, I guess she's just tired and can she quit while she's driving? Like she was driving like, yo, I'm ready to quit this job.
So-
Like she's like, can I quit while driving? Like I just started my route. So I just get back and drop the car off.
So what I'm guessing from that story is that she was taking her route out to do it. And then she had one of those epiphany moments where she was like,
I really don't feel like doing this shit.
yeah, I don't want to do this
And
shit.
she got
you know?
60 days. She got 60 days in as a CCA.
So she stopped the truck, got on Reddit,
Yeah.
and asked the Reddit USPS community, because like I said, get information on this on Reddit. Get information. People are very knowledgeable. They give you good advice in all fields of walks of life. So I guess she felt like this was the appropriate time to pull over the LLV.
Rhyming and shit. But go ahead.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's the appropriate time to pull over and address the public and ask, could she just leave this shit?
You got 60 days. You know what I'm saying? You already close. You got 30 more days to your
She
program.
really wanted them to tuck her in the stand. That's what
Yeah,
they
I think
said,
so.
right?
Did that happen? There's any comments that said what she
I ain't
did?
get comments. No, I ain't get
'Cause
comments.
I'm pretty sure someone answered.
Yeah, that's crazy. 60 days in, and you feel like that is 60 days.
Damn.
Yeah, even that shit. Now you got 30 days, so now you're probation. I'm like,
That's
God,
You gotta blame the instructors because they didn't really properly prepare you mentally for what you about to go through.
Or they put her on a shitty ass route. Probably like she probably like, oh my gosh, I'm just running again. Again. That's what I'm saying. They probably keep on the same route. She probably like, all right, I'm done with
But
Sundays.
that's where the psychological training has to come in. Like, yo, when you become a regular, you're not gonna get a good route. So you're gonna be doing probably a crappy route every day until you bit off of it and find something better.
You gotta get used to that. Because when I was a CCA, I had all crack routes.
Hell yeah.
All of them. Even when I first became regular, crack routes. Because the most powerful thing in the Postal Service is seniority.
Mhm.
That is gold in
Mhm.
the Postal Service. So when you don't have none, that means you get the crack routes, and if you get OT, you get the crack OT. So you're going to be eating crow for a minute.
Yeah.
For a minute.
So learn how to deep fry it and put some seasoning on that joint.
Yeah, yup.
Yeah.
Look, get some bread, some sauce. But yeah, it's crazy. You'll get some crack.
And you know what's crazy about that? I don't think she said where she was at, because imagine if she was like in Utah. So she said that. How long of a drive is that probably for her route?
the?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you know. It's something on right now. It says,
Oh my God.
well, this is the first. Somebody has an actual dildo.
Yeah.
Already.
All right.
What the hell?
Okay, wait a
Why
minute.
do they put
So
this
y'all can't see this at,
What I-
home on YouTube.
I'll
Y'all
see a
can't
picture
really
of the podcast.
see this through the SoundCloud listening joint. But somebody actually put a picture up on the Reddit page of, I guess, at their case, and it was a dildo that somebody ordered.
No, don't sugarcoat it. This shit said world's biggest dildo.
Hey, yo.
With
On the
with the
case.
eggplant, though, it has an eggplant right there too.
Eggplant emoji on the package.
Ew. Customer said it's not what it looked like.
Yo.
Like, oh, it's not what it looked like. It's not what it looked like. What's that?
Everybody's heard that before. It's
So
not-
that person get one hell of a Chris for delivering that.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Somebody said, please tell me it requires a signature.
Yo.
Oh. Somebody gonna say, why is my supervisor's nickname on the package?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
What's the nickname?
I didn't respond. Then somebody gonna say, even if it's not a signature required, I knock and wait for it. Oh my god. I'm not
Yeah.
I'm definitely waiting for somebody else to pick this shit up.
Look,
I'm not just dropping that and walking off. I'm gonna stand right there and wait for you.
This is good times in the Postal Service.
Yo, then the clerk
Red
said,
Labs.
there's anything fragile.
Yeah, excuse
Hold on,
me.
does it say fragile?
You like, excuse me,
No, it's
man.
in the clerk area. It says clerk.
Yo. Yo. Is there anything fragile or perishable or hazardous?
Yeah.
Yo, what the hell is going on?
If y'all watching this episode in the comments below, please tell us anything crazy you ever had to deliver to somebody when you were out.
Oh my god.
You just kind of looked at them as you handed it to them, and they gave you that guilty ass look like, "Stop judging me, male person."
Yeah.
Hold up.
Oh my
What?
god.
Because clerks say that all the time. Every time you come to the station and you're trying to ship something. What was the look on the clerk's face when she seen that package?
Probably started cracking up.
I would imagine somebody that got a lot of time in just didn't even flinch because they've seen everything at this point.
Oh hell yeah.
They were probably just in the zone like a machine. I have a nice one. You know what I mean? But somebody knew, yeah, they probably was like, they probably was thrown off from that. Yeah.
Yo.
That's crazy.
They gotta do LOV now. They talking about we live in the weird times. Besides the NGDV, it says Playpuss says USPS is testing the weirdest monster in another vehicle based off the Ford F-150. What the hell is this shit? This shit like a dang on freaking.
Our viewers can't see that, sir.
That looked like a slider from a 45.
Yo, it does, like, I'm saying. I'll update the pictures if I can find them.
So we can't make up our minds on what vehicles we want to use. We just trying everybody's stuff. Like,
But I mean, it's actually not look that bad. It's like it's not
but it's a waste of money though. You have because you got to think about it. If they made that physically, we had to pay for that.
Mm-hmm.
They gave it to somebody. So,
It's
you know,
Ford.
they
It's
use.
like, it's
So that's made by Ford.
It said it's somebody
That
said
joint nice, though.
It's nice.
It's like-
It's more longer. It's more like far as like horizontal wise, but not like vertically wise. Not that.
So we got to learn how to pick a company and just stick with it, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of jumping around.
Let me find it. Oh my god.
Before we get out here, y'all want to talk about the update on the contracts that you saw already?
Let me see if I can find
Oh yeah, because we did see that on Reddit too. Like, especially if you're trying to figure out what's going on with our contracts. You know, we had an episode talking about that previously. Like,
Didn't we have a stand up? Didn't Lodi say something about it in a stand up talk the other day about the contract?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What did he say?
He said,
He said what it was. They're trying to give us back our CCA time, basically, to add on. So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to give us our CCA time, so it'll count towards your
Oh
regular time.
yeah.
Then what I also heard was, this is what he said. I told Black, and Black wanted to snap. He said, what their discussion in the meeting was, why do they need a raise? Because you guys already get the COLA raise. You guys don't need another raise. You already get the cost of living raise. Black said, what the hell? I called when I was on the phone. I told Black ready to choke him through the phone.
I'm like,
When I said, told
them colas is 1.3%. Like what? That doesn't equate to the cost of living. Not even close.
but
What was it? Hold up. What's the cost of living, Rick?
it went up again. Like when it went up before, it was 6%.
no, we tell you what I said.
And then
Let
our
me tell you what we said.
quota over a 4-year period was like 4%.
No,
Over a 4-year period.
what did I tell you guys? I said the level me and Aaron at right now, basically, we at. I mean, if you feel like sharing it, where we at right now, basically, it's under the average salary of America, basically. The average salary of America is $58,000. It's $1,100 every week. If you're not at over a step, I think it's F or I mean like equivalent to y'all step, basically, you're under the average American big.
Yeah, I'm right at it.
Y'all right
I'm
at it. It's
Which is
$58,000.
crazy because that's just you doing straight time with no OT.
Exactly.
Like how you have a government job and you make less than the average American. It sounds
Make
crazy.
it make sense.
That tells you $20 an hour don't mean nothing.
Oh hell.
Nothing.
And that's the funny thing about like I said with the Reddit pages, like you'll have somebody that because I remember when I saw it, there was somebody I guess that was speaking on the union's behalf in DC, and they were trying to tell us I guess they saw what people were saying on Reddit and how displeased everybody was, and they were trying to trying to sugarcoat shit over like, nah guys, we're over here left field, they're over there right field, we're trying to fight for y'all to get y'all get the money. To try to get more annual leave approved going forward, to try to get the CCA's uniforms coming in day one. You know what I mean? Like these are all the things they're talking about, and they're trying to initiate a legislative act where if you do something to a postal carrier, you can get some serious prison time to actually protect us.
That should have been
Because that was another big issue they were talking about. You know what I mean? And the thing what he was like what Graham was saying a second ago with making our CCA time count, that's not a gift. That's something you should have just did anyway. Because how the hell does somebody work for somewhere and it doesn't count towards their retirement?
He also said too, because I asked him after the stand-up talk about the CCA time. I said, "Is that all CCAs or is that the current CCAs?" He said he wasn't sure.
Exactly.
So, are you going to do that for the CCAs, like going forward, or are you going to do it for all the past CCAs as well?
Well, to me, to be honest, to be on some cheap shit, like I think the post office might try to go with, they'll just do it for everybody because that'll automatically jump you up 2 steps.
Yeah, but
And in their brain, they think that's giving you a raise, which is something you're going to get any fucking way. You're just getting 2 years early. They're just advancing it. That's not a raise.
yeah.
A raise is something you're not guaranteed to get, so they give it to you. Giving you 2 steps quicker is not giving you a raise. But they'll try to play in our face and say some shit like that. And you'll see people on Reddit, like in the comments, when they heard that part about that, they had the same response that I had. They're like, that's not a fucking raise. Like, that's something else I'm going to get anyway. You're just giving it to me early.
Mhm.
Like, how does that help? How does that help me? Plus, with the quotas that we're getting, keep up with what's happening out here in terms of the cost of living
It doesn't.
and the economy. It doesn't.
It doesn't, because the price of everything is going up.
And
That's
wait,
pretty much.
and then I remember I saw a couple. I told y'all about it. I saw it a couple weeks ago that somebody posted that a supervisor in I think the person was in California. It's always fucking California.
Florida, Florida.
Hey, like the supervisor was trying to say in the comments, like, you know, it's not our job to
Fund your lifestyle.
fund your lifestyle. I'm sorry, it was a postmaster, it wasn't a supervisor. The postmaster literally said in a comment on Reddit to everyone in the USPS Reddit page, it's not our job to fund your lifestyle.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that the purpose of a fucking job in general? To make sure that you have a lifestyle,
Yeah.
so that you can eat, so that you can put food on the table, so that you can get gas to drive around and be a human?
Provide. Yep.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
That's a lifestyle, right?
Yeah, that's literally what a lifestyle is. Like, nigga, you getting up to go get some food is your lifestyle.
Yep.
You going to get water out of your faucet is your lifestyle. What the fuck is the purpose of a job if it's not to fund the human shit that you need?
Yep.
He was about, I'm not here for your overtime. That's what more so what he was trying to say. I'm not here for the overtime.
Hold on. But they didn't say that in orientation.
Oh hell no.
No,
In orientation, they reeled your ass right in. Or overtime is gonna always be there. It's mandatory. You'll never have to worry about making money. You won't even have to go to the gym because you'll be out there walking all day and you'll just lose
Which
weight.
is a lie, because your body gets
It's
used to
bullshit.
the job after a while.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Like you'll lose weight initially.
Yeah.
Once your body adapts, it
If
don't
you still
be
eating some bullshit, you gonna look like bullshit.
You're gonna look like bullshit. You're gonna gain weight fast.
Oh man. Well, another one we have here is a LOV wrecked my POV. My quote.
Wow.
This is the car right here. LOV wrecked this car.
Oh, the post office got paid for that.
Yeah, this is
Oh yeah.
It
No.
is,
Speaking of postal vehicles wrecking cars, like on a postal property, when I was at another station, LOV with a dude. Remember I tell you I was always mad about the dude always casing my route.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He had sleep apnea.
What? How did I heard that?
He fell asleep behind an LLV and smashed into somebody's car. How?
Dang.
How is he like? I don't know if he's still in the postal service now, but at the time I was there, which is roughly about 5 years ago, 5-6 years ago, he hit somebody's car and tore the whole front up. I was like, the LOV ain't that strong. So would he fall asleep and just floored it? Like what?
Had to.
He just said, boom, boom, and it was over. That's great.
Now I'm gonna read all what it says. It says I parked my vehicle at work. This is where all the employees park at. It says it was full, so I parked in the empty slot. When I got back to load my stuff, I found my car wrecked, and no one filed out a vehicle accident. Nobody filled out an accident vehicle report or stepped up to say they did it. There was also a spare LV, no one in sight, out on the out forward. It says PM says PM said post office is not liable. What do you guys think? What do I do?
The Postal Service is liable because it's on postal property and you're employed through the Postal Service. Otherwise, your car wouldn't be there.
It says the sign right there. It says parking. It says It has a sign around the wall that says parking for only postal.
Yeah.
Postal. What you call it?
Postal police.
Yeah, postal
That's
police.
where you park your car when you come to work. So yes, you're liable for anything that happens to my vehicle on a property when I'm on the clock.
See, this is. I'm gonna let Aaron go first, but
That's ridiculous. Like, of course you're liable for my shit, bro. Like, what?
Yeah, like this.
That's ridiculous. Who did that? Like, first of all,
No,
who I found who did that? Like,
it's somebody probably like, well, I don't like him anyway. I mean, this car, I don't like him anyway. Oh, well.
No, they probably. Granted, like regulars make mistakes, but that was 9 chances out of 10 that's probably CCA.
Or he probably said, oops, I didn't know, I didn't see it. I didn't hear your car. What the hell was that?
that would end bad. Like, that would be bad.
so the postmaster told him we're not liable for your car, even though it's hit on postal property.
They said nobody stepped up at all. Like the PM, I think the PM supervisor told them that nobody.
Or the PM supervisor told him that
Yeah,
nobody's
I'm pretty sure they got cameras. Like,
for his car. Probably not.
Probably not a lot.
Probably not.
That's why nobody stepped up because they knew they probably said, oh, well,
damn,
like,
that's crazy.
they can go off me.
It doesn't matter if nobody steps up. It was clearly by a postal vehicle.
And you can see the bumper, the black part. You can see the black part.
Yeah.
Who car hit what? Basically, you can see if the way it's hit, basically on the side, you can see whoever hit it. Like it must even
Yeah,
back.
it was. Yeah, and it was higher than that little ass car.
Yeah, so you bumped that joint and said, well, what the hell was that? People crazy.
That's
very, very crazy.
So this is the part where you try to exercise restraint, and be strategic, because that was some bullshit they just told that person, and because there's no camera, you can't prove who did it, but there ain't nothing really hard that the postmaster can do and say, hey, look, this person's car was hit, nobody's fessing up, they got hit while I was on property, we gotta pay for that. And the post office just fronts the bill because the person
They
is
ain't
saying,
doing that.
yo, this is what it is. What I would suggest that individual do is look for another job. You know what I mean? Preferably something in the same range that what the post office does, which is delivering packages. So, they usually hire us pretty fast these other places. Now we have a conversation again with the postmaster, just me and him. No union rep necessary. You know what I mean? Lock the door behind me and then let him know that y'all about to pay for this. Or else.
Yeah.
Or else.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm about to get another job anyway, so this really don't matter. You can't threaten me with my job.
Either
Y'all
the
about to
job
pay.
gonna pay for it or you gonna pay for it.
Yeah, somebody's gonna pay for this. Well, you're gonna have a whole bunch of other bills you want to pay for.
Cash money in my hand, Jack.
You know what I mean? Like that, because you're not about to play in my face like my car was already tore up like that when I came here.
And it's in the parking lot, so you can't say that it ain't like I parked illegally. I parked it in the parking lot.
Either you find out who did this shit to my car, or pretty much.
You know what it is.
Nobody ain't got time for that.
There's no way you gonna tell me that the Postal Service isn't liable if on a postal property somebody hit my car. I'm not known for being calm, in certain situations when it comes to my money, family, stuff like that. If you hit my car and nobody's fessing up, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like clear, it's done. I'm going full rage, full wrath, and everybody's getting it. Like there's no way you gonna look at me in my face, knowing the person in the station is there. Like that alone will piss me off. You hit my shit, didn't say nothing. The post office is not trying to pay for it. Not to mention, cause that looked like that ain't look too good. It looked like it might. Might fuck up a tire. His tire might be fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
So you might not be able to move it. So now you got to get towed. Now you got to pay for a tow. Then that don't even count getting it fixed. Not to mention if they're paying a note on it, you still got to pay that. And insurance and all this stuff.
That shit going up.
Yeah, I'm finding a new job and I'm whipping somebody's ass.
Yeah, there's no way.
That shit going skyrocket.
See, like when that shit happened to me, I was parked on the street.
Yeah.
So the post office didn't have to pay for it. I was on the street. It was street parking. You know what I mean? But had that been a lot, shit, nigga. So
Ain't
they would
nobody
pay for
in the
that shit.
station, like.
Yeah, they would pay for that shit for sure.
There's no way. But I got one more thing about the contract, though, that I just remembered that Lodi said in the stand-up talk. He said that they're also having a conversation about expanding the ODL list. As far as...
I was going to bring that up,
Yeah, about it being... Because now it's just route only, 10-hour and 12-hour, and non-ODL.
Mm-hmm.
So they expanded to where it's drop day only, and what was the other one? It was drop day only.
8 hours only.
8 hours only.
And overtime. I mean, drop day, and it was, let me say what it was.
Drop day, 8 hour, 10 hour, 12 hour.
Yeah, I think I forgot the other one you said, the last one you said.
Which, to be honest, I'm pretty sure at least 7 out of 10 people probably don't drop day only.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Man, give me that, I'll take it all day.
Absolutely.
No.
'Cause I don't really give a fuck about them other routes.
I mean, utilities, you gotta do that shit, I don't care.
Because I explained to them before, I said, when I first started, and then they said when I was in orientation, the literal point of the ODL was to come in on your off day as a regular. Like, because, that's straight 8 hours.
8 hours OT. You
8
don't
hours
take
OT.
that.
Like, they always said it's not really much overtime during the week if you have a body on every route and you got CCAs in the station. It shouldn't be. If you got regulars on every route and, at least 5 CCAs depending on the size of the station. So usually overtime only came on a drop. That's what they explained to us in orientation. But it's not like that. You're getting overtime all day around the clock. And then they still might not bring you in on your drop day. Which is crazy. Crazy. But yeah. I hope they do expand that list because, yeah, drop day only. All day.
I definitely would do that.
Yeah, they also said that they're gonna they trying to negotiate the uniform situation too, like adjusting the pay, like capping the payoff for uniform vendors can charge for their uniforms, and giving uniforms to CCAs when they first come in and stuff like that.
Yeah, because that's important. Like when you first start in this job, you should have a uniform, man. Especially when you're in some of these areas that might not be as, friendly. I mean, people treat you differently when they see you with a uniform on.
Yeah, you get robbed. You get robbed when you don't got a uniform on.
Yeah, you get shot too. Like somebody might think you somebody else. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you look, and I always thought it looked weird walking down the street in regular clothes with a mail bag and scanner, and all they give you in orientation is a hat.
yeah,
You look weird.
you look weird.
You
I
feel
wouldn't.
weird, too.
I wouldn't believe you were a male person if I saw you.
Yeah.
I think you trying to do some flim flam. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I saw him carry my going around my way around. He had on dang cargo pants on with just the postal vest. I'm like, huh? Like, why the hell you ain't in uniform? Like,
Oh, one of them like reflector like vests.
no, he had the postal vest on.
Oh, that's
he had like pants like mine.
I seen the reflector vest joint. I'm like, you can find that anywhere. Like,
Well, no, I mean, they don't have it. Yeah, most people that have that is more just drivers.
Get
that
it off
reflect-
Amazon.
You know what I'm saying? But the people that have it, that's what the USPS is mostly the drivers. They had it on for nighttime, like on the docks. So they had a
Yeah.
reflective vest on.
Okay.
But yeah, that'd be a good idea. And give us more money on the uniform allotment too, because y'all want us to wear this footwear so bad, but it's like half your allotment.
But that's what they were saying though.
oh yeah, and then the post office did point that out at that meeting they
Yeah,
had recently in DC, where they were talking about with the whole thing on on the contract situation. They were saying like one of the issues that we're having in our job is that when they do give us more money on our allotment, the vendors raise the prices. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you running into a brick wall again. So I think they're trying to initiate something with the vendors where they lock them in at a price range.
Yeah,
so they
cap.
can't do that. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, y'all should have been doing that. Like, how is it like you giving us more money, then they find out we get more money, and then they raising the prices. So now we still getting the same amount of stuff, spending more money because they getting greedy. Yeah, but like we said in previous episodes a while back, if we would just mess with a major corporation that doesn't need to do that, they just make our uniforms.
He's soft.
Like Nike.
You know what I mean?
Nike.
Like we would be better
Under
off.
Armour,
We'd be better off. You know what I mean? Like
Hoka.
Yeah, Brand. I think who said it. We was talking earlier in the week, and we was talking about uniforms, and I think I forget who brand said it to him, that the reason why they don't go out to these vendors like Nike and stuff like that
They're not
is
American
because
made.
They're not American made. But
So
Under Armour is though.
Under Armour is.
So what's the
So-
excuse?
What's the problem?
Cause I damn sure take some Under Armour stuff. We fly in damn postal gear.
first of all, what do it matter if it's American made
I
or
was
not?
about to say that.
Like what?
This hoodie ain't American made.
Well,
Neither
fuck,
is
get
these
some
sweats.
good uniforms. Like,
It's the post office. It says United States Postal Service. They want everything back in their pocket.
So is that why everything's so old?
This place sucks, man.
So,
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
The
why.
cases, the floors, the buildings, the
Yeah,
It's
salt
all
trucks.
American made. Yeah.
That Dell computer they got in there, is that American made?
How about I say?
I'm pretty sure the parts don't come from America.
No,
Yeah, that computer.
how James Brown say, living in America.
And you about to make me believe these scanners were made and put together in America.
In America.
Hell no, they not. It's just me.
So we gonna stop playing this game? And then our shoes too, really? Really?
Reebok,
They're really made in America?
Reebok and Rocky.
It's Reebok, US. Is it made here?
Nah, I don't.
I don't think it's
I don't
made
think
here.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's made here, but I think they got a
So
contract.
exactly. So I'm like Reebok has been doing the same thing Nike
And-
and Adidas been doing.
And they got New Balance. New Balance is on there too. So I'm like, how the hell y'all keep saying it's not American made, but I got New Balance and Reebok.
They just don't want to deal with certain brands that equate to certain people. That's what I think. Because New Balance and Reebok ain't really something we really rock heavy in our community as far as black and brown people are concerned.
New Balance just got a basketball.
That's regulated probably to certain cities because that they vibe, but
What
not
about-
nationwide.
Didn't New Balance just get a black black basketball player with Kawhi Leonard
They got a couple of
and Tyrese Maxey?
them. They got Jamal Murray. They got a couple of them.
Yeah, but they sneaks don't sell. No, we don't buy them.
Yeah, I don't buy them. I ain't buy them. I'm already something I'm buying the latest Kawhis there on New Balance.
Not the Tyrese Maxey's. Damn.
Those ain't ball sneaks. I
They-
keep telling
them
you.
Jones is not-
Those are not ball
They
sneaks.
walking sneaks.
So they mail me the sneakers.
No, probably.
That boy be dropping 30 in them Jones.
They're probably super comfortable.
Yeah, that's because the way they made them for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the regular consumer like us, they will not be like that. Trust me.
And there definitely has to be, I think, a reestablishment on how the clothes are cut.
Yep.
For the men and women. You know what I mean? Because the clothes are not cut and designed for everybody.
Because there's no way I should buy, like, I'm a 38 waist. And there's no way I can't buy my size pants without them ripping in the crotch. Like, literally, every time. There's no way I
In the
can.
same
In
spot.
the same spot.
Yeah.
Like, at my waist size. And even when I go up a waist size, like, Rich told
Same
me,
spot.
and I went
Still
up to
rip.
40s, still, I'm not hopping railings or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still ripping in the same spot.
Yeah, when you
How
told me
that
you held it
possible?
up to the light, you could see through it. I'm
You
like,
see
that's
through it.
bullshit.
That's even with the winter pants. Like, am I right?
Listen, you can see through them, you can bleach them, and they won't change colors.
Wow.
What is this material, bro?
What is it made out of?
I don't know.
I don't look. I
Material.
don't understand.
I hate it though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't.
I hate these uniforms, yo. Y'all need to do something.
Yo, I want to know, like, and this is for the people at home, right? If you watching this episode, if you like it, please hit the like buttons. Comment below. Because I want to know really who is in charge of that USPS Reddit page. That page is popping. I'm like, it's like 900,000 of us on there, and like, it's so much information you can get about people's experiences and the job. Who is the administrator? Because I feel like the person is being like incognito, like on purpose, like. Then they scared like the post office is gonna try to take them out or something, like, cause you know what I'm saying?
You
know
want
what
to
I
start
mean?
this shit.
I'm like, can somebody please like DM us, like, if you know who the person is? You know what I mean? We would love to talk to that person. That'd be dope. Just to find out like what made them make the page, like how long the page been in existence? Cause I don't even know.
Probably a while.
It has to be, yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, cause Reddit's been out for a while, like for like 12, 13 something years. I want to say. I'm like, did the page get made initially when Reddit was a thing, when it first started? Like,
Yeah, probably so, yeah.
it's so informative, yeah. And it was a smart idea to make that community page for people in the post office, because everybody in there it seems like it's overrun with carriers though. 'Cause I don't see a lot of stuff from clerks. You know what I mean? Like, y'all just living it up. I'm like, let us know what's going on. Like, y'all just got it
You
like
know
that.
why you don't see that many clerks in there?
Why?
Because their union is better than ours.
Oh hell yeah! It's a core.
Ooh.
They do always stay exposed to it.
Yeah, when I found out they had a different union than us, and I was like, it makes sense because our shit is called the National Association of Letter Carriers. So.
Yeah, we are not one. We are not one.
Like, I said this to somebody yesterday about the clerk union. When we get pulled in for a PDI for whatever, our shop steward comes in, and the shop steward is a part of the station. So 9 times out of 10, they're trying to find a balance where everybody's happy. clerk union, no, they're not part of your station. They're part of another station or down at their union hall, and they show up in groups of 2.
Dang.
Show up and
Yep.
show out.
Dang.
Show up and
They
show
come in
out.
like high-powered attorneys. Like,
Yep, they come in groups of 2.
Joe be
So
smiling.
what happened? What happened?
Like-
Okay.
Like, I be saying, what's up? And how y'all doing? They just keep it moving. I'm like, oh, all right, they here to kill. Let me get out the way. I ain't trying to catch you straight.
We show up with one person that works in the station that probably talks to the manager on a regular or supervisor.
Shaking hands,
Friends.
Shaking
smiling.
hands, laughing, making deals, and
Politics.
they go in that office with us and they try to make a deal with them, even though we the one that paid union dues.
They tell me there's about deal or no deal.
No. When they need to show up in groups of 2s and they need
Same thing with the custodians too. Like when I saw they people show up, there was like 2 of them. Like,
There's 2
they,
of
like they
them,
in their
yeah.
business too. Like
They
they in
weren't
their
playing
business.
no games. As soon as they walked in, they was like, which one? That one? All right, where we
Office,
going?
let's go.
Where we
But
going?
then the excuse is, well, the reason why you guys don't have it, you make more money. We make less money than you guys. No, that's not always the case. So that shouldn't be the case that we make more money than them, and that's why we don't have representation. We should have
What has-
just as good a representation.
Yeah, what does that have to do with the union?
Yeah, I mean we're outside too in the elements. We're more at risk, so we should make more money. That just makes more sense. You know what I mean? Like if you're inside a secure building all day, you're not gonna make the same as the person that leaves the security and goes out into the world. You know what I mean?
I don't think union stewards should be, don't get me wrong, a lot of people are gonna be mad about this. I don't think they should be carriers. I don't think our union people should be in our exact station. I think our union people, like the clerk people, like, all right, let's put it this way. I would be fine with this. I still don't think they should be carriers. But if your union steward was somebody or another carrier from another station, outside the station, they can't be biased.
Right.
They can't be coming in trying to make deals unless they're familiar with the manager and they was previously at their station. But we don't have that problem because our manager came from Delaware. So if somewhere else in the 191 we used a different shop steward to come into the station and defend us versus somebody at our station. At our station shouldn't be able to do it because they make deals all day with packages, mail, trying to get their way, and then manager's like, well, I did this for you, do this for me. Like, and you know, we're the ones asked out. So, you know, they need to do better with that one and change that one.
I think the whole process, bro, I think it's just weird now. It's not, it don't make sense. Like I felt like originally, like when it comes to any aspect in life, any job or whatever, when you have someone that's a rep for you, the idea is that they represent you, which means that they're like-minded, like everything. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing against like the union president or the union president, the national union president, but it's like y'all don't got the same swag that I got. So like, you know what I mean? Like I want somebody that has the same swag that I got. Like you would want somebody that's like you. Like if you're like a beer chucking whatever type dude, and you know what I mean, you eat pork all day, and you know what I mean, do your thing. Your rep should be a beer chucking dude and eat pork all day and do everything that you do. Like you know what I'm saying? If you somebody that's a high maintenance person, you always fly, keeping it sharp. You want your person to be always fly, keeping it sharp, et cetera, et cetera. Because the person should represent you. Like when they see the person, they should kind of see you almost. Like when you see that person's lawyer, when they come in, you like, oh, of course that's his lawyer. Like they got the same, you know what I mean? Like you can see the camaraderie. Like oh, because he know what to say, because he's putting himself in your shoes because he thinks like you. I think the issue we have is that we got people who speaking for us. They don't got shit to do with us. Like they don't got nothing in common with us. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't be my rep if you wearing dirty A1s. Like it's not about to happen. Like, you know what I mean? Like you can't represent me if your swag ain't what my swag is. Like, because you're not gonna see the right stuff.
Well, that's why it's important for the rep to be a carrier if you're going to represent the carriers. Because you know what it's like to be a carrier, you know what the carriers need.
But it's different kinds of carriers though.
Okay.
Like you can't like if you the carrier if you a sloppy excuse my French, if you a sloppy motherfucker, you can't represent a carrier that's on point. Because they have a different mindset on how they do what they do. Even down to their appearance, how they do their route, how they go about their business. If you're not on that type of time, how you gonna speak for them? You can't even put yourself in their shoes. You don't think the way they think. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
you're supposed to be on point, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But a lot of times you got people representing you. They don't come from where you come from. They don't got the same type of approach or nothing that you had. So that's why shit be fucked up.
Yeah, say, like I said, I don't think they should be, but I would be okay with them being carriers if our shop stewards were not at our station. Because, like I said, they ain't gonna do nothing to make deals like they do. Like some of them anyway. They all of them don't do that.
Most of the time, they benefit them anyway, too.
The ones that I've experienced at other stations, I haven't experienced it much at Roxborough, but at other stations, they make deals. They, and we be left holding the bag.
Like how we make that small deal or no deal? Take it.
Yeah, like I don't think that's cool. Which in that case, will solve the problem if somebody came, like I said, outside the station.
Well, Mr. Black.
We got them.
You should be. You know what I mean? Running from the responsibilities and principalities.
I'm not fit for it.
Yeah, what you gonna say?
Listen, I'm the kind of brother that people say, quote unquote, sticks it to the man, and they're not gonna be able to handle that. Like, because you know what they do. They want to argue no matter what, even if it's in black and white.
Even they wrong.
They do.
Yeah, they'll argue it up and down. You can throw in as many grievances as you want. You can put in as much paperwork as you want. Unless you go to a certain level, they still gonna do the bullshit. They still gonna do it. But I'm saying I've never had an interest in being a shop steward because, I like to debate. I studied a lot of law, but I don't, some of the things that they do, bro. These managers. Oh man, yeah. Even as a lawyer, you'd be ready to rip their face off. I'm telling you, some of the things that they say and they let you know to your face that they don't care. Like, bro, it's like, they'll look in your face. It doesn't matter what you say or how you doing it. This is what I need to do for me. Like, what did the manager say to you, Brandon? Because you're not on the list and she was forcing you overtime. She said, I'm doing what's best for the installation grievance.
Yeah, best for the grievance.
Yeah, like imagine saying that to a shop steward in PDI and you're trying to negotiate down from step one to, from a, what do you call it, 7 day to a letter of warning. And she was like, well, we'll just go through the process. I'm doing what's best for the installation. Like, what? You're wrong.
Installation, my ass.
Like, nah, I'm not going through that.
I'll be honest, I was really disappointed when I actually saw what the National Union president looked like. You know what I mean? Like, cause I heard about him before, but I never actually saw him. And then they actually, I think it was one of y'all. I think either it was you or maybe it was one of the shop stewards showed me the article where he was actually doing a meeting talking about.
I sent it to you.
Yeah, it was you. Okay, all right. Yeah, they showed him on stage. You know what I mean? Like, in my mind, before I saw him, I thought he looked like Adam Silver or something like that. Like, somebody wear a suit or whatever. You know what I mean? He looked like he dressed to impress, like he gonna handle his business. You know what I'm saying? Like, he looked like somebody from King of the Hill when I seen him. I was just like, yo.
Ray, look at this job. Come on now. What will make you
when
you
the National Union president for the entire country, like, I expect you to show up looking like Pat Riley, bro. Like, not, you know what I'm saying? Not like the dude that be dropping off the porta potties, like.
But look at his file record. Like, his history tell you, like, you won't really like.
Yeah, that's why when the infraction happened with him, then I was thinking like, I wonder what boy look like. No way you look like Pat Riley making these type of mistakes.
You
know what I mean? Like, I was really disappointed. I'm like, how you expect people to take you serious, bro? Because the board of governors, when you look at them, they look like GMs and fucking K coaches or whatever, or CEOs or something. When you see them, like, when you actually look at these photos, they look like they come to play.
He like the good old boy, just a good old boy.
Like he look like he owned 2 suits, like a black one and a gray one. That's it. Like, he might got 3 ties, like if that. You know what I mean? Like this is why the negotiation might be taking so long, because they're not taking him serious.
Yo, he got a stain on the suit. Yo, he got stains on the suit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't walk in there dressed like Bill Belichick, bro, and think you about to get this situation handled, bro.
Hoodie and sweats.
Yeah, like, that's not going to do it, bro. Like, this is America. Like, this is big business we talking about.
I'm here for the contract.
And we're talking about millions and billions of dollars. And come on, bro. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's a certain level of expectation you should have when you have somebody represent you when it's something like your livelihood in terms of how you get paid, how your job is going to be going forward the next 4 years.
That's true.
You know, because we do this every 4 years. This ain't like, you know, we can do a 10-year deal and we can chill for a decade. Nah, it's like every 4 years we got to keep.
That won't be smart.
We gotta,
it ain't that smart.
That won't be smart.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But we keep doing this every 4 years because I guess our union feels like a lot changes in 4 years, so we got to keep up with the change. But we're not keeping up with the change.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And it's like looking at the person that's representing this, and you know, their whole style. I'm just like, all right, I see why they're playing in our face, bro. Like, look at that, man.
So it seems like they try to run it concurrent with like the president, like different presidents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And whenever you seen a president show up like he about to go play flag football,
Oh man.
or he about to go tailgate at the Eagles game.
Like they could change it every 8 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like if you want to keep it like that.
I can see like what you said, like why they do it every 4 years, because you have a different president every 4 years. But
Sometimes you don't, though.
sometimes you don't. Yeah, they get 2 terms.
Yep.
I'm just saying, come dressed to impress, man. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Like,
Like you can know your stuff. You know what I mean? But when it comes down to handle business, come like you mean to handle business. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't roll out of bed like Michael Jackson did during his court, wearing pajamas and shit. Like, just because you know your stuff.
Come
I
on,
think-
scrub.
I think that 4 years benefits them though, in a way of I don't know, different taxes, different
Yeah.
percentages. Like, you know, I think that saves somehow, some way that saves them money. 'Cause,
Mhm.
yeah, if they do 8 years, I think that benefits us more than them.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's pretty much what we got. You know what I mean? Like, if you got, like I said, if you guys haven't been checking out, you know, the USPS Reddit page, check it out. You might get a good laugh. And you might get some information on there too, like some real stuff. And then you might, like we just said, hearing some stories, like, what the, like, somebody actually said that? Somebody actually did that? Yeah. It's not just you going through whatever you're going through where you at. You'd be surprised if you look on the Reddit page and see what's being said on there. There's some things you can learn about the job. There's some things you probably didn't want to learn about the job. You're going to learn about the job. And you know what I mean? You're going to see some things that, oh, this management situation isn't just me. It's this shit. This shit is like the company policy, it seems like. They just do wild shit everywhere. You know what I mean? So before we get up out of here, let my brothers have the last words.
Be more, like I said, Reddit is a very, very wild place. It's kind of like a Twitter at the dark, like something like that. But it's wild though. Like I said, any potent information you need, they definitely give you everything they give you raw, real, and uncut.
This is Black, as usual. These guys are great. We give y'all good information. We let y'all know what's going on and how we feel, what we think, and our experiences with certain things. So we out here.
And this is Aaron, and I want to thank y'all for listening and watching.
And Rick Sean heading out. Hopefully we can get our money like we supposed to and all the things that we know we deserve. You know what I mean? Until then, keep being safe out there and try your best to be safe on the route the best way you can. All right.